Hey everyone, I am Dr. Amy from Rooted Family Chiropractic. Today we are going to be going over lower back stretches. So whether you're experiencing low back pain, tension, disc issues, these are my ultimate ones to go for in order to be preventative, get mobility, and just start feeling better in your lower back. So it's twofold. I want to show you strengthening because our low back is nothing if we do not have a strong core and stabilizer in order to support it, as well as the stretches. So when we think about strengthening our core lower back complex, we got to make sure that when we're doing these exercises, we're stabilizing correct. So the two I'm going to show you are my favorite and really simple. So first, you're going to start on all fours. And again, before we perform this exercise, we need to make sure that we're stabilizing. So how I like to do that is I will take a big breath. And as I exhale, I start really contracting my core. I start from the base, contract, and bring it all the way up, like zipping up my abs together. And I will hold that, like I'm holding it now, the entire exercise. Some people will only be able to do this through breath, where they breathe in. When they exhale is the only time they can contract, and then they have to breathe in, they have to let it go. So if that's all you can do right now for stability, do it with the breath. So we're going to start on all fours. I'm going to have you take a big breath, and you're going to start lower, and you're going to contract. You're going to contract all the way up your abs. Once you're holding that contraction, I start by bringing my right arm up and my left leg back. And of course, I don't have as much room, but they go straight out. And then we come back in, touch, or almost touch, and go back down. So we're opposite arm and opposite leg. Next, I bring my opposite arm and opposite leg, and since I can't straighten it, I'll just bend, and then we come back in. So we want to make sure we are stable throughout our whole body, and we're going out, and we're coming in. We're not coming out and in and losing our stability here. Strong core, strong low back as we go through that. I would do 6 on each side and see how it feels. It can seem simple, but it can also be pretty intense. Our next one's going to be called dead bug. We are going to be on our back. And same thing. On our back, we're going to first start with our stability. We take a big breath in, and then we contract from the base all the way up, zipping up. And you can almost see, like, my low back goes from opening to completely closed where I can't put my hand back there. I bring my knees up, arms out. Same thing, opposite arm, opposite leg. We will go right arm, right leg, back, touch, come back up. We don't let it hang out and lose our contraction. We just let it touch. So we're going to do other arm and other leg, touch, come back up, touch, come back up. You can, again, do this with breath as needed. Some people like a little more contraction. So you can breathe in while you're going down and exhale as you come in. As long as you're maintaining contraction and you're not letting your back go. These 2 simple exercises done daily for a set of 6 on each side can really start to build some stability for your low back. Next, we're going to go over stretches. I have 3 simple stretches that if you're going to do any of these are the ones to start with, and then you can incorporate more as needed. First, we're going to start with your psoas. Your psoas is so important, and it's because we sit so much in today's age. It runs from our low back right through here, all the way into the front. So what we want to do is we plant one knee down, we bring our other foot forward, and we lean into it. We're trying to open up right through this joint here. We really want to get a nice, good stretch through that psoas, and honestly, it can feel so amazing. I'd hold for 15 to 30 seconds, what feels comfortable. I'd come out of it and kind of release it as well as stretch the other side. So same thing on the other side, we plant our knee. We put our leg forward, and truly I want to make sure my knee's not going too far over my ankle. So I want to make sure it's further out, and we can dive straight into that nice psoas front hip area. Feels amazing. Our next 2 will be on the floor. One is a figure 4, also known as, if you've ever done yoga, pigeon. So you start on the floor. You bring one ankle across your knee, and all you do is you just pull up that knee and you come forward. A lot of times people will get tight, and if you can only put it here, that's fine. You can always push here. That gives a little opposite effect. And as it starts to loosen up, then you can start grabbing and pulling forward. You will feel it all through glutes, which is exactly where we want. When we do the opposite end, we just put the opposite ankle on the knee, pull up, and you can just hold. 15 to 30 seconds is a great time to start with those, and you can build up as needed. Our last one is child's pose. This is a very restful reset to allow muscles to truly release. So we bring feet together, knees apart, hands forward, and honestly just rest back onto our feet. We release all tension in our lower back. This one is subtle, but the more you can sit and release in there, your muscles will let go on you. All are great options. I want everyone to consider making sure they're strengthening as well as stretching as we're working into the lower back to make sure we're stable, but also released. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.